Hi YouTube, I'm just here to say what's up and let you know that the video is actually going to be containing two streams from two different stream days, so that there will be like a little transition in the middle of it. So one was recorded on one night and the other one was recorded on a different night, and I just put them into one solid video. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy watching that, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. I really do need to get some. I have drawn no Ganons. No Ganons this month, which is a problem. I did not save the blights. Alright. Now I gotta look up the blights. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're gonna find out soon, because I'm gonna show you and cry about it. Because I am not excited to draw these, but I mean, I could not draw them. I could be like, never mind. But I'm gonna torture myself. So we have... who is this? This is Wind Blight. That's Wind Blight. And then we have Thunder. We have Fire. These are technically the artworks, I think they're from the, oh, these are concept artworks. I will probably still use them as references. Just because the in-game models sometimes are, because of the lighting and all that, are sometimes just hard to read and understand. This is Age of Calamity. That's Age of Calamities. I don't know if I want to use Age of Calamities model. Why is the Fire Blight's image from Breath of the Wild such shit? Look at this. There's too much fire. I can't see what's happening. Oh, who should I put in the front? What do you guys think? Which Blight should I put in the front? Probably, is this Water? Maybe Water? Water's the upside down one, right? I might need to put Water in the front because they're upside down. Yeah. Because if I put them, like, in the back somewhere, they're gonna be hidden. So we'll put that one. I need to grab my tablet. Who wants to hear about bad Zelda opinions? I don't know what to talk about. I actually don't know what to talk about. Oh, you know what I'll talk about? I am so happy that, I'm not happy that I have to edit clips. I don't like editing clips. But I am happy that posting clips, I've been getting a lot more comments on my YouTube lately, and some of them are funny. There's some funny people out there. Same thing with, like, my chat. You guys sometimes are way funnier than I am. I love it. I appreciate it so much. Oh, chat, how am I supposed to draw these people? I've never drawn these creatures in my life. Okay, so we're gonna do... Their heads are not circles. We're gonna use circles for the moment just to map it out. They're also supposed to be chibi-esque, so we'll figure that out. But this is gonna be water, right? And the big-ass arm. I need to shrink this. So we got water, and then I'm gonna put... Why is all their weapons on the right side of their arms? Gonna put... Water's body is kind of in the way. If we put fire over here with the big old sword. Maybe we should do it. I want them to kind of overlap so I don't have to draw them draw all of their body. What if we do... Water in the front would make... Maybe we don't do water in the front. What if we do... Who the frick is this? I don't know who you are. Which one are you? Okay, so this is fire, right? This is obviously fire. This is water. I actually don't remember who is who. Okay, this is wind. And so this is thunder. Okay. There. Okay. What if we put thunder in the middle? With the shield and the hook. And then we have maybe water kind of come out here on the side with the spear. Maybe fire over here with the big ass sword. It's been a while since I fought these guys, which is why my memory's not helping me. And then we can have wind on top. Because wind has like the little floaty guys. And then you have the big ass cannon. Maybe something like this. And so now I am gonna painfully draw these. This is like the worst and the best thing is when you decide to do things like this is because like I will get to challenge myself. And then at the same time, it's like, I challenge myself. So, their head kind of looks like... Actually, I can kind of... See if I can do some of this with symmetry. I love the symmetry tool. Its head kind of looks like a sword, actually. Like, there's this little part down here that's like a handle. Okay. And then it turns into like a weird blade. Alright, question. Anyone got a favorite blight? I don't think I like any of these guys. Again, it's been a while since I fought them though, so... I don't remember really enjoying any of them. don't think the blights were very. Maybe they're more interesting in Age of Calamity, but in Breath of the Wild. Although I think that's the only problem I have with the Dynasty Warrior games for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is like them. This is mostly an Age of Imprisonment problem I have with just adding lore that probably should have been in the main game in the first place. But most of that is my beef with Age of Imprisonment, because I find Tears of the Kingdom's story not great. Not the worst game ever. I want everyone to be clear. I keep ragging on it a little bit, but I still it wasn't bad enough that I just like never finished the game. Then there's an eye. There's shit around the eye. I'm sorry if I curse too much for some of y'all. I didn't used to curse as a kid because I was a good Christian girl, and so if I curse a lot, it's because I'm trying to catch up on all the times I didn't curse growing up. Is what I say. That's my joke. And I'm trying to make up for lost time. Alright, that's as much as I want to do. Well, no, I gotta do stuff on this. They just look fancier. Well, I'm not going for fancy. I'm just especially because I'm trying to chibi-fy them. So, we will not be adding any of the Age of Calamity stuff. I think from the impression I get, Age of Calamity is good and fun, and it's kind of its own thing, like the original Hyrule Warriors was, which is fine. But yeah, I think the only game I have beef with is Age of Imprisonment, and that's not the game's fault. You know what is going to be fun? Drawing hair on these guys. It's just like everything else about these guys I don't... Because it's like, if anyone has ever seen my art before, which you have, by the way, because I have made Sammy emotes, so you have seen my artwork. I don't draw super detailed, usually. I do like drawing detailed things occasionally, because it's like a challenge. And sometimes it's fun to be challenged. But, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom creatures are more detailed, so it's a challenge, but it's also like a challenge I don't really want to really like. He's got little blobs, and it really doesn't have a gender, because it's just a creature of darkness, but, I'm gonna do my best to get the essence here, right? Like, I want you to be able to look at these things and be like, ah, yes, the creatures from Breath of the Wild. Right? Like, that's all I want. And hopefully they look a little cute. Because they are supposed to be chibi-esque. So we want them to look just a little cute. Which probably means I need to do Idonia's... Well... Do I do the circle eye, or do I do, like, my normal, like, oval chibi eye? Because that's like, well, no, we'll do the circle. Because they're not really... So far, all of my Phantom Ganons that I have done don't have, like, the cute chibi shinies in their eyes. Because I forgot at first, and then now it's just because they're creepy undead things. So we won't make these creepy. Yeah, Age of Calamity seems like it does have some, like, lore expansion stuff, but it's not like... Look, I'm just very disappointed in the lack of things in lore and story-wise in Tears of the Kingdom. So, it feels like they used Age of Imprisonment as a way to do that, and forcing people to buy a whole other game to actually get the lore that should have been in the original game is what bothers me. Now, I didn't play the Age of Imprisonment, so I don't know anything about it, but that's what it feels like, and that's why I really am not about it. Because it just feels like they're forcing you to play a whole other game for a story that should have been in Tears of the Kingdom in the first place. So, it's fine. I'm not gonna... I don't have to buy it. That is the great thing about free will. I don't have to buy it. And I'm not going to, because it's on the Switch too, and I am not going to buy the Switch 2 at this point. How the frick am I supposed to draw his spear hook hand? You gotta see the shapes. Shapes. Also, I'm not trying, once again, I am not trying to down on anyone who likes the games. I'm just more disappointed at Nintendo. I'm not disappointed at gamers. I'm disappointed at Nintendo. I made him big ass arm. I need you, good sir, to not have a big ass arm. Or maybe you should have a big ass arm. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to draw, man. While also trying not to be the biggest Debbie Downer ever. You know what's great, guys? Okay, so Comey mentioned that they are part of a project I'm running. It is a Zelda zine. I am working on 2 Zelda zines right now. Which, by the way, if anyone would like to be a pitch hitter for one of them, I will gladly take it. But I am running 2 zines. One of them is called, and it's been running for almost 10 years. It is called Faces of Evil. It is not based off of the CDI game. Don't get that excited. It is, the name is based off of the CDI game, but the premise is that it is focused on the bad guys of the Zelda series, and we are working on volume 10. So it's a special project, and I do need pitch hitters for that. So if anyone is interested, let me know. The other zine project Comey is a part of, and it is for A Link to the Past 35th anniversary. It's going to be a charity zine. We haven't picked the charity yet. We are going to pick the charity soon. I'm asking all of the participants for a charity suggestions. But we are going to, it is going to be focused on Link having pink hair. So all of the artwork will have Link with pink hair. Because A Link to the Past, he has pink hair in the game. So that is why he will have all of the things will be about him having pink hair. And I am very excited about that. I love pink haired Link. I cosplay pink haired Link. So I love pink haired Link. And that's what Comey is part of, and I am excited. I'm excited for both the zines. Seeing what people are working on for them is one of my favorite things. And for the Faces of Evil, because it's the 10th volume, although not the 10th year. I think we did 2 volumes one year. But the 10th volume, we're actually having very first time physical merch. So we're gonna have a calendar for that one. So I'm excited about that as well. And I hope if you are interested in like keeping up with any of this, I am gonna be posting it on my Blue Sky. And also the zine Faces of Evil is on, like, has its own account on Tumblr, literally called Faces of Evil Zine. So if you want to follow it there as well to get updates, when I'm not posting updates about the zine, it is going to be posting yummy, delicious creations of evil bad guys. You know what? I might cheat here. You know what I might do? I am gonna just copy this. I'm gonna trace. I'm gonna trace, guys. So I've decided rolling this shield is bullshit. So I'm gonna twace just a little bit, at least the blue part. I'm gonna just trace it a little bit. Because this is use your resources, guys. You don't need to hurt your brain. Or at least I'm not gonna hurt my brain. Trying to figure out how to draw these shapes. So I'm gonna try to maybe get 2 of these guys drawn. Before stream ends, or before I end stream. That way, I don't have to, like, do as much work. If Comey is busy in April, we'll hopefully, because like I said, we haven't worked on this because of the Archipelago randomizer, so we haven't been working on the Ganons. And not that I'm trying to, like, speedrun drawing all of them, because that's not the point of drawing all of them, is not the speed run, but to just draw all of them. Like, drawing all of them is the goal, not speed running them. So I already know I'm not gonna finish all of them this year, because there is about 30 all together, and I've already drawn 3. I would like to do half of these guys this year, maybe. I would like to do, like, majority of them, but 30 is a lot. So we'll probably aim for half, 15 of them. But yeah, if Comey is busy a lot next month, we can focus on drawing the Ganons. And then for my subbies, my subscribers, I am going to do an And those who are on my Discord, those in my Discord have access to like special sub channels, and they've already seen. I'm gonna be doing a your character here. I made a your character here base for spring, so my subscribers are gonna be getting that for spring. Now that it's officially spring. And then not next Monday, but the last Monday of this month, I do want to do a fun community games stream. So I think we're gonna do some Scribble.io because my normal chat viewers love the Scribble.io. Maybe we'll do Gartic Phone. I can't think if there's anything, any other games we could do. I know there's Peak, but Peak only goes... Does any of my viewers want to play Supermarket together? How many people can play on that? Just chaoticness is what that would be. Okay. That's one blight. Not really chibi-esque. I think I need to make the head bigger. I'm sure this will be a mistake somehow. Because these are supposed to be... I say chibi-esque because they're not... I don't think they're proper chibi. But they have chibi vibes. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Water's on the left, fire's on the right. I'm going to go, I think, clockwise. So let's do... By the way, I just drew probably based off of the concept art, so that's probably not... Let me look. Probably not as accurate. Probably close. It looks like it's close. I'm gonna skip this part of the song because the banging on the door concerns me every time. Okay. After this, after I complete the blights, that's it for phantoms. I didn't even know I already said this several times, but I didn't know the blights were considered phantom Ganons. But once they are done, we are done with the phantoms. We will move on to the Ganondorfs. So I guess the question is, which Ganondorf should I draw first? What is wrong with this man's head? But yeah, what Ganondorf should I draw first, do we think? Because there is there's Tears of the Kingdom. There's two Tears of the Kingdom. Then there is Demise is, I think, is he listed under Ganondorf? Yeah, so I have Demise, Hyrule Warriors, Tears of the Kingdom, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time. Which Ganondorf should I start with, chat? What are we thinking? Should we start with one of the ones that will make me cry? Like the harder designed ones? One that I consider like a pain in the butt to draw? Or should we do one that's a little easier? Because whichever way I start with, like if I start with one that's really I consider hard, the next one after him will be the easier one. So like for example, if I do Hyrule Warriors first, I consider Hyrule Warriors going to be one of the hardest Ganondorfs to draw. I will do, after him, I will do like Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time because they are easier. I've technically kind of drawn Ocarina of Time Ganondorf because I drew Phantom Ocarina of Time Ganon, and that's kind of the same thing, except I'm gonna make him look like the older, the future Ganondorf. And I'm not even gonna draw the past Ganondorf because he looks a lot like Phantom Ganon. So I'm gonna draw older Ganondorf for Ocarina of Time. And older Ganondorf has longer hair, a cape. Does younger Ganondorf in Ocarina of Time have earrings? Because I feel like older Ganondorf does have earrings. And I can't remember if younger does. I really don't remember. I'll probably look. He's gonna be based off of the older one, though. And then there's Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. Tears of the Kingdom has both regular Ganondorf and then Demon King Ganondorf. Wind Waker Ganondorf, I think, is gonna be the easiest. Because he just has his, like, the Komodo or whatever. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a lot of, like, oops. He doesn't have, like, a lot of details. Like, he has designs on his outfit, but it's not complicated. I honestly think, my guess is Hyrule Warriors is going to be the hardest. And Twilight Princess will be second hardest. I think after Twilight Princess, it'll be Tears of the Kingdom, Demon King. Then Tears of the Kingdom, then Ocarina of Time, then Demise, then Wind Waker. I think Demise is going to be pretty easy. The hardest thing about Demise is he's got, like, a lot of scales, but I think I can cheat that with, like, a scale brush. If I can get a scale brush that works, I think I can cheat him. So I don't think he's going to be a problem. I get to draw, how Tears of the Kingdom and Demise. Demise doesn't wear a shirt. Avocado with legs. Yes! Avocado with legs is listed under Ganon. The Imprisoned is listed under here. Ganons will be a whole different thing because they don't have, because we have Ganons on 2 legs and Ganons on 4 legs, and then Avocado with legs. They're much more, there's a lot of, I think Calamity Ganon is probably going to be the hardest Ganon. I don't think, like, all of them. Some of these are really simple. Like, I have Ganon from Animal Crossing listed on here. He's gonna be a simple guy, but, like, Tears of the Kingdom Ganon will be easy. I know it's not called Ganon, but... And yeah, a lot of these I think are gonna be simple. We are gonna get the silly cartoon and Tears, CDI Ganon as well. Guys, why is Fire Blight's arm so beefy? He's got a beefy ass arm. Like, it is so beefy. Holy crap. Is it because his sword is humongous? Why is his arm so big? He does not miss arm day. He can't really do leg day. He doesn't have any legs. Oh, only arm day. Only arm day all the time. Once again, I think I'm gonna trace. No, I'm not gonna trace. I'm not gonna trace. I can do this. I can draw a sword. I can draw a sword. It's annoying. Also, I keep running out of room. He might be a little too beefy. I might need to shrink him down. Ah! Concentrating. Locking in a little bit. That sword is humongous. I've made a too big of a sword. Hold on. This is when you mess around with things. This is the time you mess around with things and make changes. Because it's still the sketch. Once you do line art, I feel like once you do line art, it's a lot harder to make changes. It's much easier to make the changes when it's just a sketch. Because you could kind of still be messy with it, you know? I'm gonna hate doing line art for this. I can tell. Oh. I'm gonna hate it. There's gonna be so many lines. This is, I already knew they were gonna be like a multi-stream Ganons because there's 4 of them and they're all very detailed. But man. Okay, but he's kind of hidden behind who did I put? Thunder? Behind Thunder. He's a little hidden behind Thunder. Which isn't bad. It's not a bad thing. So that just means less things to draw. Some of this feels so nonsensical on what they added. Like, why does fire look like they have tentacles? Like, what is this nonsense? What is this? What is this? What am I drawing? And of course, like, I can simplify some of this because it's I'm not looking for accurate, like I'm looking for, again, cheapy-esque. Okay, some of these details are getting lost behind Thunder. Also, he's got some wild hair going on. I mean, they all have wild hair going on. Look at this. I know some of this is gonna be hidden behind thunder, but give him some wild, like, Einstein hair going on. And again, I feel like the head is big though. I just feel like maybe it's this, the inside. Maybe. No. Maybe that. Like this part needs to be bigger. You need it to be slightly disproportionate. Okay. Oh, I guess no. His his arm is kind of hidden behind thunder. I don't think I need to do his other hand. So the next one will be wind. Who looks like they have an octopus on their head. Hand of God, and I'm the devil that you forgot. I think I need to shift this. So it's maybe more like no. Maybe like that. Like that. And that way I can shift thunder down a little bit. I want to take up this whole canvas with all of them, right? Okay. And so all that is left is the other two I need to sketch. So I need to sketch the other two, and then we can do line art. But man. Okay. I'm not enjoying this necessarily. Oh, and I haven't even done the patterns on their bodies. Why are they so... They're goop. They're goop. Just like look at them. Look at them. They're just so like these concept art have all these patterns and stuff. I assume that's what the red glowy stuff is. I don't know how I'm going to do that. What I might do, I might color it probably this dark green that's in the concept art. And then I'll color on, I'll do some random splotches of the red, and then I have a smudge tool and I'll smudge it around, and hopefully, and then I'll do like a second layer to make it glowy, and then hopefully that makes it like that works. That's not even the only thing that glows on them. We got their skin, we have the little like circle things, and then we have their weapons that are also really glowy. There's gonna be so much glowy happening. And then this asshole has done like lightning around him. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna add the... Wait, maybe I should. Should I add some sort of like hint of what their elements are around them? Because just to like help tell which one is which. Because like even I had to write down who was who because I couldn't remember who was who. If I add like the lightning around thunder, a little fireball near fire, and maybe like a little ice cube next to water, and then wind can have nothing, and everyone can just figure out that's wind from process of elimination. Maybe I'll do that. But there we go. Look, we got it started. We got some art started. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I went to the Dollar Tree today to get a bunch of things that I needed. I forgot to buy more batteries. I'm just now thinking about it because my my keyboard is USB and it's starting to die. And I know it's starting to die because it usually has a rainbow going underneath it and the rainbow is gone. And I just remembered on Monday my mouse died and I need to get more batteries for my mouse and I did not get that because I forgot. Go me! I'm so good. Okay, but here, look, we did all right. I don't think that's bad. We did half of the blights. And so next time we do art, it'll probably be in April. And we will do the other blights. And then start hopefully doing line art. My guess will be next time we draw, it'll hopefully be a full stream. And we'll do the other two sketches, start line art, and then the stream after that will probably be the color and shading. I'm trying to be realistic of how long it takes me to do art. But it is about time for me to end stream. I hope everyone has enjoyed stream with all of the silliness. Monday I will be doing Curse of Monkey Island. And then next Friday, we should be doing more Archipelago. The Monday after that, we will be playing community games. If you want to join in on those games, you need to be on my Discord server. I unfortunately do not allow people who are just like in my chat to play. I specifically let people in my Discord play with me. Part of it's kind of just like a safety thing. The other part is like a comfort thing. But we should have some fun like games. Even if you don't do artwork and we play art games, I highly recommend please joining in anyways because it is so much fun. It is so much fun. Even me as an artist, I don't even put my full self into doing it because it's just a way to like be silly. Okay. We are going to raid Comey's buddy. We're going to go say hi. And I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend, okay? And be good, okay? Don't be rude. Oh, and here's the raid message. All right. I'll see you guys around.
I just now realized the ad break is over. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing on this lovely Friday evening? Evening. It's 6 o'clock where I am. It's evening. What we doing? How we doing? Are we doing okay? We're gonna continue, of course, the playlist that y'all have cultivated? I think it's the word cultivated for me. Listening to that. Loud in my ears, of course, for whatever reason. Okay. Who wants to see me? I feel like this stream is just like me being tortured. Because I have to figure out how to draw fucking blights from Breath of the Wild. Look at this. This is what we got so far. I don't even remember who we drew. What did we do? Hi, Vincent! Hello! Let me think. Who do we have? Let me look. We have thunder and not wind, fire. Okay. Why is the music so loud in my ear? I don't understand why the music always so loud. You're vibing, trying to finish a silly crossover drawing that's taking— oh. Been there, done that. You know when you like start a drawing and it's like, oh, this is supposed to be a silly doodle. 10 hours later. What's up, loser? Hey, clown, what's up? Hey, Sammy. What's up? I am gonna try. I'm gonna torture myself. Look at this. Hey, at least I. Honk. That's what I need to add. I need to add a clown honk noise to my stream. Maybe. Should I do that as a blurb or I know you have one from blurb. Make it unlimited. Okay, the fact you've said that, I don't think it should be unlimited. I don't think fear. Highly relatable, very relatable. I feel like here, let me show you.
Hello.
Hi, Sammy. Why can't I hear my alerts? Is the music that loud in my ear hole I just can't hear my alerts? Turn OBS up. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe OBS is turned down. Oh, hi Zelda. I did see your GameCube farts. I did say it. My clown was distracting me. I was gonna say something about the blights. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Alright, well, whatever. That thought's gone. Maybe it'll come back. I just know this. Oh, I think it was along the lines of, I'm glad I have 2 of them already done. I now need to do the other 2. Okay, so actually, what do you guys predict? How far in this drawing do you think I'm going to get? I want to know. You're a clown? Yeah, you're my clown. Just like I'm your clown. Listen. We're each other's clowns. It looks like the 2 drum blights are posing for a photo. They are. They're posing for you. They're saying, hi, hello, we are making a cool pose before we kick your ass. Right? Okay, we're gonna do water. I think we're gonna do water because wind is in the back. Let's do water. Water's weird though. Maybe I shouldn't do water. Maybe I should do thunder, wind. Gosh, I don't know. They all look the same for me. I know they're not the same. But for some reason, they just start, like, blending together because they're just, like, a amalgamation of parts. Okay, here are those 2. We're gonna work on wind. Wind is kind of not really symmetrical. Gosh dang it. None of these guys are symmetrical. Unfortunately. I wish they were. Man, that would make my life so much easier if they were symmetrical. I am gonna start with, head can be and then there's a eye. How is everybody's Friday so far? I had the day off, so I got to lay around and feel like I accomplished absolutely nothing. I did do dishes. I meant to do another load before stream, but I honestly don't feel 100%. Feel kind of icky. You can't see it. I am constantly moving. I have 2. You don't know. I have 2 computer. Why does that word sound wrong when I say it? Computer monitors. I have 2 monitors. Just skip the word computer. I have 2 monitors specifically because I stream. So this is your guys' fault. And so I'm looking back and forth between them because my reference window is on the left side with OBS and all that. So I'm like glancing at my reference, glancing at chat, glancing on the right side where my fire alpaca is. So like I'm constantly back, especially with these guys right now, because it's just like they have a lot of lines, a lot of details. So I'm very much like looking back and forth, trying to make sure my lines look similar enough. Two Myers gang, let's go! Sounds gay! Sammy says, as if they're not also part of the Two Monitor gang. Just recently joined too! Had the day off too. Family celebrating Easter tomorrow. I am not going to be celebrating Easter. But I hope those who do celebrate Easter have a good time, enjoy time with family, have some good food. Especially that part, have lots of good food. I am going to be, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Oh, cool. Immediate button mic off. Anyways, that's the joke. Well, Sammy, I don't think you're wrong, because I think all of us so far who have admitted to having two monitors are all a flavor of queer. So I don't think you're wrong. I'm gonna fix this. So I want their heads to be kind of big, because again, I'm supposed to be doing the like chibi-esque type of trying to make this, it's based off of the Zeldas, right? And the Zeldas are based off of like a chibi-esque style, so I'm trying to make sure I still get like the vibe. Feeling juice? What kind of juice? What juice? There's lots of juice. There's lots of flavors. I can tell you what my favorite juice is. Berry limeade. Ooh. I don't think I've had juice like that. I've recently been drinking a lot more cran apple. Apple juice is like my favorite juice, and cranberry I know is very good for you, specifically for certain body parts, so I've been drinking it more. It's not completely healthy. Juice is not like the healthiest thing. I know that. I'm not gonna sit here and be like propaganda, but also like I'm not gonna sit here and be like juice is terrible. Have you like watched those videos where it's like you shouldn't eat this because it has sugar? Don't eat this. It has carbohydrates and calories, the stuff you need in order to live. People are stupid. People are stupid. I feel like I need to adjust my PNG number. I feel like, hold on. One of these, this one needs to be more sensitive. I need you to catch my, I'm not as close to my mic anymore. If you can believe it. I'm still not used to my mic not being my phone. Because even earlier, I like bumped my had my arm against my phone like where the mic would be on my phone. I was like, oh no! And then I remembered, never mind, you guys can't hear that, there's no mic. I'm so glad though that I got this mic. I don't crackle anymore, right? There's no crackling noise so far these past 3 streams. I think this is stream number 3 with the mic. There hasn't been any crackling, right? I hope not. I went to clip a stream before I got the mic, and it had some crackling in it, and I was like, Listen, I had to work with what I had. Oh, good. I don't have to completely do all this person's. I might still will move. I think I'll move. Like, I don't want to draw everything on this creature. But, don't want to completely hide. You know what I mean? I don't want people to be like, you hid the, what is this one? The wind blight, and it's my favorite blight. Do people have favorite blights? I don't know. I don't like any of these guys. I don't even remember my fights with them anymore. It's been so long since I played Breath of the Wild. I don't remember. I do want to make sure I get the arm. But do people have favorite blights? What that? Does anyone here have a favorite blight? Again, I don't. Can I not draw? Why are they designed like this? Is this how the people who modeled them felt like? I feel like people who designed them might have gone insane, like I am. Like, how you designed this? Oh, Thunderblight was a bitch. Isn't Thunderblight the like hardest one though? Right? This to be a oval. The little one right here. And then there's two others there. Like I'm gonna end up drawing them. I think I remember people talking about how like obviously there's no official order that to play the dungeons and such in, but there is like a order. There was probably a way the developers were hoping you would play it. Maybe is how I would describe that. Like they're hoping. I got the impression when people talk about this, it's like they have a hope that the first dungeon will be the water one, and that's the easiest dungeon, and then the desert would be the hardest. I feel like that was a consensus somewhere within the fandom. I don't know if it's true. Don't ask me why I said it like that, but I got the feeling that's what people thought. I don't know how to draw this. Can I erase this? Can I use my resources and erase this? Because my brain is not. My brain has no idea how to. I think Thunderblight was hard for me. Think? I don't remember. I literally, the blights were very much, I remember, the one I think I remember the most is Wind. But I really don't remember, and I do remember Water. Because it was the first one I fought. Right? But don't really remember. I don't remember the other two. Like, at all. Oh, I don't really have, like, and in general, I don't really, care about the Blight. Dude, I wish I could remember anything about my playthrough at this point. What I do remember about my playthrough is I purposely went and got horses that looked like Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of I'm sorry, my brain has been scrambled eggs for the past few days. Literally, I'm blaming the weather right now because the weather has been very like cloudy and wet and windy and all that, and it's like not going up and down very much, but it's like maybe pressure in the air or something. The past 3 days, I have gained like headache and brain fog. It is driving me crazy. So sorry if it sounds like you can hear my brain on dial-up. My head is feeling funky today. I am also like I love Zelda. But I don't remember. I think it's just my brain though. I feel like I've lost a lot of memories over the years, because I feel like I should remember a lot more about things, and I don't. And it concerns me. Like I think about, I know high school was like a decade ago for me, but I feel like I should remember more than I do. You know? Weird. I am going to draw one of these little thingies. I can use the symmetry. Haha, I can cheat! I have had a funky time. I feel like Breath of the Wild, I feel very, like, I don't know what you know what? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna give up on that thought. I don't know what I was trying to say, never mind. I like Breath of the Wild, that's why I'm like, I don't... Squinting at myself. What am I trying to say here? I don't want to say I'm a casual Zelda player, but I'm not like I don't play every game 15 times. I don't know how I don't know I don't know where that puts me. Like, I obviously really enjoy Zelda, right? Because look, I'm insane and I'm drawing all the Ganons and I drew all the Zeldas and I talk about random Zelda things, and like I obviously love Zelda. I'm running 2 Zelda zines. But like I haven't played all the Zelda games, and I haven't played every single one of them 15 times. You know? So I don't know where that puts me. But I also, it's like this. But it's like when I have to explain to people I really like Mega Man. I have not completed a Mega Man game, and I haven't played many of the Mega Man games, but I absolutely love the... No, that's the wrong example. Pokemon is a better example. I like Pokemon. I don't really care about the games most of the time. because I like Pokemon. I like the creatures, I like some of the stories, I like some of the world and the concepts. Actually playing the games makes me want to cry sometimes because it's about battling and I'm very bad at it. And then sometimes the game's like, well, you gotta grind it out, and I'd rather herd my cats. I'd rather herd my cats. I'd rather do that. I know people are like, it's like her. Every time somebody, this is slightly off topic, but every time somebody uses that saying, like, oh, it's like herding cats, I literally look at them and be like, herding my cats is easier than this. Because generally whatever we're doing is like way harder. I like. What was that? Is that you? You good? Sounded like something falling. I got confused. I don't know what it was. I'm constantly hoping that I'm not disturbing my downstairs neighbor. I don't think the neighbor across the hall is bothered by me streaming because they're across the hall and my living room doesn't share any walls with them. And then like the next, because like my room, my apartment is set up like a train, so like living room, kitchen, etc, etc. My living room and kitchen are not connected directly to my neighbors across the hall. I don't think I'm generally bothering them, but I'm always concerned about my downstairs neighbor. Especially because I know I get loud. Although he also gets loud. But I don't know. I just don't want to be a bad neighbor, you know? Okay. Are these like start screaming? Absolutely not. Although one day I did want to start screaming. I did have the urge to scream. I did not, however. I really don't want to concern my neighbors. Oh, I have a question, guys. Nothing fun, unfortunately, but can you guys hear anything in the background, or can you just hear me? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know if you can hear other things. This is important as we go into summer. I need to know if you can hear like a fan or like the AC unit. Okay, other than me, I said. Okay, man, let's use our listening ears. But no, seriously. Do you hear anything? That's all you hear? Okay. That's all I want you to hear. I said. I'm asking because again, I used my phone as a mic, and you could hear the fan moving the my vent's heat. I had it on, and it would I had it in front of my vent so it could push the air into other parts of the apartment. Can you guys hear my brain on dial up there? And with summer, like it's spring, but it's gonna be hot, right? Or sticky. So the AC is gonna be on. I want to make sure that you guys can't hear all of that noise. The only thing you hear the only thing you hear is my lovely voice. Okay? Hi, Cindy. Being harassed by a cat. I want you all to know this whole time I'm being poked and prodded. Y'all want to see her? Y'all want to see this menace? He's not a menace. Cindy, are you a menace? Oh, I know you can hear like my mouse clattering around. I'm so sorry. Look! It's a Cindy! All she wants is this. This is all she wants right now, right? Lovely Sammy. Sandy. Sandy Lou. A menace to me because she needs pets right now. Right now in the middle of my stream. Got her. Look at her. If I do this, watch her. Cindy. Look at her. This is what she does. Look at that tail. You're gonna fly off. Oh, I just realized I left my chips here. These are supposed to be in the kitchen. Alright. I love having a bad memory and attention span. It's great. It's fun. Wonderful. I love it. God. I'm so annoying to myself. I love how it's bright outside, but right in front of me is all clouds. I don't see the sky at all. Like, the blue sky. I just see freaking clouds. Need to. I know I had shifted them already a bit. I think I'm gonna need to shift them again. I put that. I don't want that. I want this on that. Yeah, no. This is really hard. Trying to like get them all in the same game. I might need to shrink. Little bit. These guys can up. I forgot. Actually, I'm gonna make them disappear. I forgot. I need to draw his launchers. I don't know what to call this. He's got stuff that launched those little guys on him. Is that in the final design? I'm looking at the concept art. Technically, let me look at the. Yeah. Yes. This is a terrible picture. I can't see. I can't see what. Which one is this? Wind Blight? That picture doesn't tell me squat either. Look at the Age of Calamity. What? Nope. Age of Calamity is not helping. Does he? You see these like things right here? Does he have those on the final design? Wind, light, Ganon, help. Yes. Yes. Okay. I found screenshots. The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely. I was concerned that because the screenshot I have doesn't. I kind of hate these screenshots of the blights that I have because they're not very, like, look at them. They kind of blend in to the lighting behind them. Also, are these pictures taken in the castle? Isn't that the throne right there? What are these pictures? Oh, you can't even see it. Why is the webcam on? No one's yelled at me about it. Is it this? Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to I was rambling. You didn't even see this. I was talking about these things on the back of Wind. They are in fact in the final design, so just making sure, because the concept art is very close to the final design. I think there's only a few differences because, you know, one is a 2D art and one is a 3D model. Obviously, there's some difference. You know what sucks with it being warmer is the fact the gnats have already found me. The gnats have found me already, and I'm kind of pissed about it because I hate gnats. Every year, as soon as it starts getting like warmer, the flies and the gnats find me. It's only because, well, it's mostly because of my dishes. So hard to like keep up with the even though it's just me who lives here. I don't have a full like dishwasher. I only have I have a countertop dishwasher because again my apartment's so quirky. I'm gonna draw this one. I'll copy. I'm gonna do. But I have a countertop dishwasher and it only can hold so many dishes at a time. So sometimes it's really hard to like try to catch up with dishes, you know? It sucks. Cause then the gnats find the dishes. The flies, well, the flies find my trash is what they find. I hate it. It's like the one thing I hate about the warmer months. Like that in like last year was the whole corn sweat situation. I don't want that to happen again. I'm good. No more. Can the corn not sweat? Can the corn not release its liquids? I'm good. Okay. doing something. And I don't know what else to talk about. I don't want to rant about, Ice and Gnats the whole stream. Or about how crappy I feel. I don't want to sit here and talk about that either. That sounds terrible. Who wants to listen to that? Complain about something else. Okay. Me. Oh. How you use it. Oh, no one gave me any, predictions on how far I'm gonna get with these guys tonight. I'm almost done sketching out wind blight. I still have to do a couple of like hair. All of them have wild, crazy hair. We're almost an hour in. I think I think I'm going to end this stream with me beginning outlining. There's no way I'm gonna finish outlining. I have no faith in that. I think I am going to... Yeah, I think it's gonna be that I start outlining on this. Yeah, it's Chaz's birthday today. He's old. No, I'm kidding. The old... I say as if I'm not the oldest of us. But hi, Lai. We just chillin', drawing some blights. I'm crying. My brain's on dial-up. How are you? How's it going? Hair. I need to do hair. He's got wild hair. You go away. You go away, and then we'll just do... He's got wind-swept hair, if you can believe it. All this hair for Windblight is like moving in a direction. Like the wind is always blowing. I know, shocking, right? Weird mood. I've been in a... Well, last week I became exhausted, cranky, grumpy pants. And then I need to... You move all of it. No. I think I need to move the bottom one. Just so they're like more... Um, I already mentioned this, but you weren't here. The past 3 days, my brain has been funky. I've had funky brain. So. Still gonna. No, it's still. I'm gonna move this first. On the plus side, I have been, like, I have my two zines, my two Zelda zines. Oh, Burnout is, a friend of mine. Dude, Burnout is a friend. I have considered, not that I want to preference this, I don't hate streaming, I like streaming, I like hanging out with y'all, but sometimes I'm like, oh man, I'm exhausted. Because there's so much that goes into it, you know? Which is why I haven't, like, mixed in a third stream day. I have actually considered streaming a third day of the week, but right now, currently as I am, it's not gonna happen because I have really bad sleep. Like, I toss and turn literally all night, and I wake up several times throughout the night, and because of that, I don't have a lot of energy most days. I think my focus is gonna fix that. And if that improves, then I'll think about maybe mixing a third day. But, like, streaming does take a lot of energy and time. And so sometimes it's, like, planning, right? So sometimes it's like, ugh, I would like a break. But if I ever take a break, I'll let you guys know. I'm obviously not gonna just be like, fuck all, y'all, I'm leaving and disappearing. No, I'm gonna tell you guys if I take a break. But right now, I don't plan on doing that. I like hanging out with y'all. Shock, right? Surprise. I hope that's a shock and surprise. I hope you all understand I like hanging out with y'all. Also, I like that for things like this, it pushes me to work on things. Speaking of, I am so sorry to anyone who wanted to do the co-working thing on Discord last weekend. Literally last weekend, the entire time, there was, like, construction noises until 6 o'clock. And it was, I hated it. It doesn't look like they're working on it now, and I'm guessing because it's a holiday weekend. They could have worked on it today and it would have been fine. I mean, I would have hated it, but it would have been fine. It's Friday, but, if that's true, it might do some co-working time tomorrow on the Discord. We just did our first check-in for a zine I'm a part of, a Hatsune Miku zine I'm a part of, and I would still like some feedback on how it's going and the ideas I have for it. And then I also have some other art things. That's not this. This has kind of become like a stream only thing. Which I don't mind. I don't mind if you guys don't mind that this is like a stream art thing. Unless you guys specifically get sick of it and would like to see other art things, because then we can totally work on other art things. Not the Hatsune Miku scene that I just mentioned though. I did ask because it feels polite to ask if you can stream your work, and they said no. So I can't stream it. I am only going to be asking for feedback on my Discord through working stuff. I will be trying to keep most of it a secret. that's what they want. I want to respect those wishes, but I do want feedback. And also it'll force me to work on it, because other than like a couple of times I've sat down to actually work on it. I worked on it, by the way, and I hated what I did last time. I think the changes I made today before I put it in as my check-in, I think is I think it came out better, or more, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for there. Oh, is the keyboard noises, I know you can hear my keyboard. Keyboard noises aren't distracting, yes? If they are, please let me know. The keyboard's like right next to them. If it's like distracting or annoying, I will do something. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something about it. Okay, I think that's where we're going for win. Hello, Blaze. 3-stream streak. You have been here. You've been watching every stream since I've gotten my mic. So funny to me. I don't know if you heard my crunchy phone mic. Anyways. Alright, I guess we'll do the last blight here. Water. I feel like hold on, my brain's on dial-up. It's thinking? I feel like the blights are a lot. Like, I already knew they were a lot, but like, they're taking up the whole canvas. And I knew they would, but also like, it doesn't feel like there's enough space. I could have done them individually, but I don't want to do that. I want to do that, actually. Alright. Do you have a head? Why is water like this? Water looks like a freaking weirdo. What is this? Water blight, what's wrong with you? I mean, I could say that about all of them, but like, and again, I'm trying to like, there's only so much space for the 4 of them, but I'm also trying to, I am trying to I'm giving up on that sentence. I'm gonna give up on that sentence. I'm done. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Giving up on it. I'm done. Alright, I tried. There was an attempt at whatever I was trying to say, and I am not gonna continue it. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop whatever that was. Whatever because I don't actually know where that sentence was going anymore. Hey, how's again? How's everyone doing? It's almost an hour into stream, so how we doing? How we feeling? There's so much happening on these freaking blights. It makes me, again, I like drawing details sometimes, but I don't. There's something about the blights I hate. Okay, no, go away. I'm gonna have to shrink this creature's head, and that's fine. But I hate this. I don't know why they're not fun to draw. Other people may disagree with me, and that's fine. But I don't think they're really fun to draw. No, that's not the direction I want. Hello. Which is probably why I've never drawn them before. Because I don't think these guys are really, they look I feel like they could be fun, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just blathering to myself. Totally normal. Just talk to myself. Fine. I feel like I'm hating on them for no reason. I'm not. I feel like a hater sometimes. I'm like, I love Zelda. Fuck this game. That's not what I wanted to say. I like Zelda. I like Breath of the Wild. It was fun. I remember being scared when they announced that it was going to be open world because of the fact that I don't do well with, like, I need structure, I think is what I'm trying. I need structure of where to go and what to do. And I guess I'm saying is I'm not very creative in the video game sphere of like open world, do whatever you want type of gameplay. I need a story. I really like story games, right? Like I need a story and a plot and a goal. Like I can do open world if there's plot, which is what with the Breath of the Wild had, right? Breath of the Wild was like it had goals and side quests and stuff. So I was fine. I was scared I wasn't gonna be fine, but I was fine because the fact that it did have a little bit of structure. But yeah, it's like I feel bad when people I don't feel bad. I think the words is left out for, oh, we're about to have an ad break. I was gonna say, I feel left out when people are like excited for certain games and franchises because it's like, oh, I'm so glad y'all are excited, but I don't vibe. Like, Animal Crossing. Definitely drawing this guy too big. So wide. Are you so wide? I figure out how to fit his stupid arm. Why y'all what the Alright, we're definitely gonna have to do some like detail we're gonna have to make some choices, chat. We're gonna have to make some choices on the details for things. And when this ad break hits, I am gonna go to the bathroom real quick. As usual, I am sipping on my drink, doing a sippy sip. I think I'm gonna do what I did with the one shield, and you know what, I'm gonna fresh. What's this, water blight? And just trace their sword. So lazy of me, I know. Or smart! You decide. Alright, ad break is happening. I am going to be right back. Okay? Nope, that was the wrong screen. You didn't see that, okay? You didn't see that. Okay. Art. Music. I am going to take back my prediction of doing line art. I forgot that the past 2 days my fingers have been hurting. Like my whole, for anyone who doesn't know, I have had issues with my wrist since 2023. Art fight did me in. And because of that, the past year my hand has had some issues with my wrist to my fingers, and not carpal tunnel, but I went to a physical therapist. She had no idea what was going on. But I forgot the last 2 days my fingers have been hurting really bad. They're not hurting right now, but my wrist is feeling funky. So we're gonna see if I can do what I like, start line art. If my hand obviously hurts too much, I will have to end stream. Sad sob. But hopefully not. I'd rather not. I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather not. I'd rather draw. I want to draw. I want to complete the, hopefully this month we will complete these guys because they are the last of the fake Ganons. And then we can move on to the Ganon dorfs. I think the next time I stream, which will probably be these guys because there's no way. I just don't see me finishing in any capacity. Next time I stream this, I am going to ask which Ganon dorf we should do. Whoever we do first is going to kind of determine who is going to, like, how I'm going to, what order I draw them in. I've rambled about this before, because if you guys want me to do like a more what I think is going to be a really hard Ganondorf to draw, like Hyrule Warriors, honestly, and that's kind of based off of the fact that Hyrule Warriors Zelda was the most painful Zelda to draw. Then the Ganondorf I draw after that one will be a simple Ganondorf, and that way I can go back and forth, so I'm not constantly wanting to rip my hair out. Although, considering I'm doing the blights, maybe I should start with a simple Ganondorf anyways. But I'll let you guys choose which Ganondorf I should draw. Oh, speaking, sorry, my brain jumped topics. I promise it's connected in my head. I have been thinking, I know I have done sub goals in the past for, September, but I was thinking of maybe we can do sub goals for the year, and I was wondering what kind of goals I should have. I know I asked my Discord, but I don't think I did an announcement. I'll probably do an announcement about it of what you guys would like me to do. I have a couple ideas. I would like to bring back the past goals of playing FNAF, because I don't play horror games and that seems like fun torture. Obviously if I do a FNAF, I will have my moderator live physically here with me. One, because it's their game and I would probably need their account to access it. but also because I'm a baby. I'm a baby and I would like to have a buddy with me. And then the other goal I was thinking of keeping is the bring back, I mean, that because I'd never reached it, was the have a stream in a cosplay. So I will have the like webcam on me, on my beautiful face, and I will be in like full cosplay. I would have to figure out which cosplays I think are acceptable for that. I know my Amy Rose cosplay will definitely be okay with that, and then maybe my Pink Link, or A Link to the Past Link, and I can't think of many others. I have Myrrh from Fire Emblem, but I don't feel like that would be a choice people care about. Especially since we haven't really done Fire Emblem things on the stream. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay. And then, I don't have any other. I have one more goal idea. For Twitch subs would be the, I was thinking of this. I don't know. There's gonna have to be restrictions on this idea. I just haven't figured out. But I do a reading of a fanfic. I thought might be another good sub goal. I don't know. You tell me. Would that be a good sub goal? I would have to, again, I would have to put some sort of restrictions on that one. Just because, like, I don't want, like, I feel like the restrictions would be, like, one, something that's safe for work. And two, maybe, like, something that's, like, a one-shot or something short. Not, like, super multi-chapter long, unless... No super chapter long. It would be, like, a stream of me reading a fanfic. Maybe a small fanfic to you guys. That's my ideas so far. Most of that is just based off of the, I was only thinking 3 goals because of the fact that I have realistic expectations of my growth. My growth is very slower, right? Nothing wrong with that. It's just that's how it is. So I feel like through having 3 goals like that would be realistic. Oh, freaking. I'm trying to do what I need to do with this. It's driving me crazy. I'm gonna make it fat, but is it? Let me. I'm starting to hate water blight right now. Okay, let me shrink it. So we're shrinking, right? And then the fattening, the whitening. Maybe I need to adjust the everything else. Also, not parallel. What's the word I'm looking for? kind of related to having sub goals, I have a goal on Ko-fi right now that deals with me trying to rebuild the savings I lost last year to car and wisdom teeth stuff. And I was thinking of maybe setting some goals on Ko-fi so that when we get like we've raised so much that I will like complete something or do something. And this is kind of based off of my buddy Comey. So shout out to Comey. Because Comey does something similar. And I had a list. I think the list is in my work backpack. But I did have some ideas for Ko-fi, and one of the things that I would do would be, because I have, for those who don't know, on Ko-fi, I sell some of the chibi-esque Zelda art that I did as stickers. I don't have all the Zeldas on there because one, it costs money, and two, people aren't really buying those stickers. Because people aren't buying those stickers, I don't have, like, room. Right? I don't have room for more stickers. I don't have money for more stickers. So one of the things I was thinking of doing was, one of the goals would be to print nicer versions of the Zelda stickers and bring out more Zeldas, if that made any sense. And then also one of the higher goals, I was thinking of making a Sheik sticker sheet, because I have all the Sheiks done. I actually have all of the parts I want for a sticker sheet for Sheik. But again, it comes down to monies. So there's that. I think one of the goals I had on there was art giveaways. I would do some art giveaways, and like once I hit a percentage of my Ko-fi goal, I'd be like, okay, we're gonna do a giveaway, and then people can join. It would be anyone can join at that point. I really don't care. You don't have to donate to join because that's a raffle, and that's not what I'm trying to accomplish here. And then I think the other thing was a art print. I want to make it would be your guys' thing, but I would give you, like, I would give the options, and then you guys would choose out of the options which art you would like to see as a print, is how I was gonna do it. But I don't, no, it's like, I hope it's a good idea. I'm hoping. I think that was all the goals I was thinking. And I broke it up by, like, percentage of it. Honestly, out of, like, the sub goals and the Ko-fi, like, rewards, I'm honestly would push the Ko-fi one a little more, just because the subs I only get what is the percentage I get? How is it broken up? It's 50-50. Okay, so I only get 50% of the sub monies. So if you don't know what that, like, if you, what is the, I don't even know, what's the amount for a sub? Is it $6? Is it $7? How much is a sub? How much is a Twitch sub? I forget. And I know there's tiers. What is the, I want to know how much they okay, $5.99. So if you round that to $6, I only get $3 out of that, right? versus like if you donate on Ko-fi, it's not it's not 50-50. I get most of it. Only a little bit of the money that's donated on Ko-fi doesn't end up to me because of the fact that it goes through PayPal, and PayPal, of course, takes fees, you know. Of course it does. I need. It's just not gonna work out. So I might push the Ko-fi one a little bit. I'm gonna make some graphics for these. So you might see them on, you'll definitely see the Twitch one on the Discord, and I might mention it here. I'm so sorry if it becomes, like, annoying. And then the Ko-fi one will probably, this man is right. How do can I? I'm getting a little distracted talking. I am not further along. Ko-fi one I might push a little more on my media, like the like Blue Sky and Tumblr specifically, just because that's the one I wanna push just a little bit. But either way, however you support me, I appreciate it. I don't know if I probably have. I say I don't know. I do know. I know I've thanked you guys before. I'm gonna do it again. You guys are awesome. I love it when people come and, like, watch and support me. Like, I'm still baffled that I had somebody donate money so I could get a mic? Huh? That's wild to me. But it's so exciting. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it so much. I love my little community. And I love that you guys put up with me just talking about nonsense. I always hope I am entertaining. Even when, like, right now my brain is on dial-up. Part of it, though, right now is I'm trying to read what the frick I'm looking at. What am I looking at? Yeah, it's right here. They're just like feel sleepy. Here, this anyone who, like, draws these and, like, enjoys drawing these, you get more power to you. For real. What? I don't know what I'm doing right now. Right? Somebody's rushing back. God, it is so, like, muggy right now in my my living room. It's just like, it's humid. I'm sticky. I don't like it. Why sticky? It's not even summer yet. It's just, I know why it's humid. It's just like rain, right? April showers bring May flowers. It's okay. And I need to and that, I think. Again, I'm trying to like fit all of these guys onto one canvas, and it is a second challenge on top of the challenge I already have of them being detailed as Get Out, as all Get Out. Like, it's what? Now to do the rest of the arm. What is happening here? I feel like I should ask a question, but I don't know what the question to ask. Hey chat, what should I eat for dinner? I did eat, okay, I did, again, I had the day off, so I did, like, eat not that long ago, but it's long enough that I will need to eat after. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. I hate figuring out, what sucks is I don't have, like, my easy meals. Like, the meals you just, like, shove in the air fryer, or the whatever, and eat. I don't have those. So literally I have to cook. I know, gasp. I have to cook food. But it's just a pain. Just a little bit of a pain because it's like, I gotta cook. At least I didn't have to work today. I feel like that helps a little bit because then I didn't spend energy at work. I sometimes feel very silly when I'm like, I'm so tired from my job because my job is a sit down office job. Like, it's not a hard job, but I think, I mean, obviously part of it is just like I don't sleep well, but the other part I think is social energy, right? Where I spent the day around people pretending to not be a weirdo. And that's kind of exhausting. You know? It's exhausting pretending I'm not, like, really into things. Right? Like, I'm a normal person. I love that, like, I think yesterday my coworker accidentally activated my the part of me that likes to blab about my cats. Because I have taken some very cute pictures lately, like really cute pictures and video lately. They're so cute. And it's funny to me because honestly, my pets are a menace. They're menaces. Well, Ella is. Ella is a menace, really. More than Cindy. Cindy is just like, Cindy is Cindy Lou. Cindy Lou is more of a menace in that she's like wanting to cling to me, be like a clingy cat who just really wants attention right at that moment. Versus, like, my cat Ella, who will literally go onto my dresser and start opening my dresser drawers. Because why not? Like, no, I'm not joking. I think part of it is because she does want my attention, but, like, a menace. Okay, I was hoping to do the symmetry tool, but I don't think that's for what I want. This weird upside down creature. I rotate. I am trying to purposely hide the bottom of this creature behind wind blight, so I don't have to draw it. But also, I want to hide. Hide it completely. I don't feel like the head is the other. That whatever I just did, do that. Kids are so, like, Water Blight, why are you so wide? Why is your head so wide? I want your head to be, maybe I should do, be on the that again. And this bigger, right? And then like I want the big chibi-esque head, but I don't. Water Blight is so fucking wide. Why is he so wide? His head is so wide, but like his body is like a shtick. Okay. Oh, is there a fly in this room? Oh my god, the flies have found me, guys. I hate it here. The flies have found me. I hate it. They came out of the woodwork so fast. My cat might be a menace, but flies are the worst. Hey, Cindy, since you're here, can you kill the fly? I don't even know how they get, I can only guess how they get in. I'm guessing they get in because the AC unit in the window has gaps and they just sneak in. Hate this. Need to take the trash out before they decide that's their new home. Cindy baby, you really want to go in my lap? It's a little too sticky for you to be in my lap, baby girl. Just a little bit. Poking me. Okay. What was together? Some erasing will need to be done. There you are. I totally did not hide most of Water Blight's body behind its own hair. Totally didn't do that on purpose. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna take a moment. Okay. Oh my god. I'm thinking about how I'm gonna have to line art this, and I'm like, some of the details I didn't put in right away, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. There's a lot of glowing parts to this. If we look at this, right? So we have three types of glowing colors, I think, going on here. We have the blue of the weapons, right? So there's the blue of the weapons, and then there's like the yellow. I know it's like pink in the concept art, but the yellow in the swirly bits, right? So there's the blue, there's the yellow, and then there's the red malice glow. There's three different glows. I'm not including fires, like fire shit going on, because that's gonna be under the yellow glow. I don't even know how I'm gonna color this specifically, because the colors on the concept art is not the same as the colors in the screenshots. I know they all share the same color palette though, so I might need to make, like, when I go to color, I might make a color palette. I don't know if I'll do that ahead of time, but I'll need to find, like, do like a color palette so that I have it, so I can do it consistently across all four of them, and I don't have to keep picking colors from like this. I can just pick it from the color, because if I keep picking directly from these, they're not going to be the same color each time. And again, I kind of hate these screenshots because of the atmospheres, the environmental, that's it, the environmental lighting, I think, is also messing with everything. And there's no environmental in my sketch, it's just them. Right. I don't know how I'm gonna do the glowing. I guess the glow is gonna have to... Cause normally I would do the line art and then do the glow on top of the line art. I think I could get away with that. I think the problem I'm having is, if you look at this concept art, the glow kind of looks like it's underneath certain parts, but and it's the same for the actual pieces. Like, the glow is coming from behind it. It kind of looks like the orangey yellow glow and the malice glow are kind of like the same, I don't know, pattern, texture, I don't know what to say, like the same, like, swirly lava-esque feel to them. I might have to do something like that when I... And that's not including the like their weapons, the blue part of their weapons. Probably going to have to color that line art like I did with Wind Waker again. And I like colored the use the blue outline. Okay, so I'm gonna start this. How much longer I'm gonna stream? Like, I like to do my 3 hours, but I am feeling not the best. Part of it is because I'm hungry. I feel like I've been hungry all day. It's really annoying. Also, my head feeling funky is not helping at all either. Okay. Oh, gonna put that on a new layer. I wasn't thinking. There we go. Circle! How you use your tools. Especially with all these like little details going on. Oh, that's not how it's supposed to be. Okay. Let me keep this, and then I'll. That's the layer I want. Okay. There's a thing here, right? And then there's a little one for here. Not this really doesn't. In the grand scheme of things, if I ever made stickers of these guys, which I don't know if these guys really deserve stickers. No offense to them. I'm just gonna circles. These details kind of get lost in smaller stickers, right? Maybe I should just. The challenge here is how much do I simplify these details, right? I think I'm gonna simplify it like this. I'm just like, I think the worry here is the balance of detail, right? The balance of detail with the balance of simplifying, and the worry that I didn't even draw the design. What am I doing with my I didn't even draw the Also, I don't want anyone who's like really into the blights to come after me for whatever stupid reason they decide. How dare you not do this detail right? I would hope people don't do that, but there's people like to cause drama for whatever reason. Need to chill sometimes. I think that gives the gist of what he's got going on in his arm. I think. I hope. Who is crying in my ear? What is this? What is this song? Who are we listening to? A dead man's bones. Somebody's crying in my ear. Sub. That was mostly for the benefit of like YouTube later, like, which YouTube. Excuse me. YouTube is going to have, I think, a combo of this stream plus the last time I drew for the blights, because last time I drew for blights was like I think it's under an hour. So I could probably look right now. I think I downloaded the video. Yeah, it's under an hour. It's close to 45 minutes. So I'm gonna add that 45 minutes to this video. If you're watching on YouTube, you should have already seen it. You should already be seen. Should have been at the beginning of the vid. I didn't want to post it like as its own thing because the fact it's only 45 minutes. I don't know if people, I mean, I'm sure people wouldn't mind watching 45 minutes. It's 47 minutes of me drawing the blights, and I don't know what I talked about that stream, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember. But this maybe. Hey, YouTube, you let me know what I talked about in the first part of this, because I actually don't remember. I do remember it. I did it the blights last time because of Comey needing our archipelago. I went drawing since we didn't draw for most of March. That was the only time I did the Ganon for March. Not the biggest problem. The fact that I'm gonna complete the Phantom Ganons alone is pretty good. I don't think we're gonna get to the Ganon is what I'm thinking. I don't think we're gonna get to those guys. I think it's going to be the Phantoms and the Ganon Dwarfs. And then next year will be the Ganon. And then after that, we get to do the long journey together of doing the links. And when I mean long journey, I mean it's gonna be I right now I can tell you Link the Ganons themselves are gonna be a year. But the links are gonna be over a year, if not 2 years. There's a lot of links. I don't know if you all know this. There's a lot of links in the Zelda series. I know I just started line art. I am starting to not feel great. So I think I need this. But this is where we are so far. We got all of them sketched, which honestly, sketching is the longest process of drawing for me. So I think the fact we got the longest, line art is the second longest, of course. Good shift on action. There we go. Line art is obviously gonna take some time because there's just a lot of details for these guys, but we did the longest process. We did the hardest and longest process. We will now do the second hardest, and then we will do the easiest, which is coloring, and then my shading, which is not very simple because everything else is hard. But my hand is starting to hurt, and I don't feel too good right now. Part of it is because it's just really hot. I've been feeling gross all day, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop, and we're going to grade somebody. Sorry for like the shorter stream tonight. I'm having a time today. I don't know why. I was hoping I wouldn't because I have a 3-day weekend, but I am having a time today. I hope to see you guys Monday. I think we're gonna go back to Monkey Island on Monday. I think we're gonna continue Monkey, and then I don't know about next Friday yet. I will let you know. But right now, Monday, Monkey Monday, okay? Let's raid. Let's raid. Let's raid our favorite Sonari. Let's go say hi to Sonari. And because it looks like right now they're chatting, but they're gonna play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So it sounds like fun times. I hope to see you guys next week. Wow, my brain is dying. Bye, guys.